Hey everybody, Razor here, and welcome back to another episode of Little Big Tutorials. And in today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about logic containers and the Controllinator. So, let's talk about that. First, over here we have the actual microchip, and that we've seen that, of course, from LittleBigPlanet 2. And basically all it is, instead of, having to place all your logic on your actual physical materials, well, you just simply can store all of that needed information right in here in the microchip. That way, it doesn't have to go all around that place. And basically, it's just used to organize your logic. And you can place more microchips on top of microchips, as many as you need to. And of course you can close it and just store all of that in a single little piece of microchip. So that's great. Oops. Okay, let's just disregard that. Okay. Next over here we have the broadcast microchip. Of course, if you've seen any of my other tutorials, you've gotten to know this thing quite a bit. And basically what this is it has all the features of the microchip, basically, as it can hold any piece of logic you want to do. But the interesting thing here, this is one of the new pieces of logic that have come to LittleBigPlanet 3, and basically it'll broadcast it to your actual Sackboy if he's in range. So the important thing here is that it actually eliminates the use of Sackbots that we had to use a lot more in LittleBigPlanet 2, because we can actually broadcast all the logic that's inside of here onto Sackboy instead. And basically what we'll have to do in order to do that would be, we can change it up to the closest in the range of this broadcast microchip. All in range, so it will count every person that's inside the range of this microchip. Everyone in contact, so if you want to use it with anyone on a certain ground or anything like that, then it will actually turn on for those people. And of course, we can change the actual detection ranges and stuff like that. And so yeah, let me go and show you what I mean real quick. So let's just set this to all in range and make the detection range infinite. Well, so yeah, as you can see here, the actual logic is actually on my Sackboy. And the logic you see over here is something else that you'll see in a different tutorial. But yeah, as you saw there as well, there can be multiple microchips or broadcast microchips that are all put to my single Sackboy right here. So it's a very useful tool that they've added into LittleBigPlanet 3, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be using this a lot in your future career in LittleBigPlanet 3, of course. Next we have the sequencer, and basically what this is well, it's in the name. It actually goes by sequences. You can change that up with how many seconds it takes to go through each single little little tile, or whatever you would like to call it right here. Each little stripe. Let's see what it's called here. Yeah, seconds per stripe. And so yeah, if you want to have certain events happen as these sequencers go, then you could just simply use that. And I was actually saving this kind of for a different tutorial, but we can just go and use it over here. Up here I have different scenes over here, and they're mostly all controlled with sequencers, and they can have different things happen as long as the actual signal is being put over whatever happens here, then that thing will happen. So let's just get a quick preview of what it's like. Okay, so as you can see here, several different things happened at once, but it all happened according to what the sequencer actually was on. So all the different lighting effects, sounds, everything was all dependent on that sequencer's position. And we can check out one more. So this sequencer was definitely a lot more dependent on actual sound effects, if anything. And yeah. And if we want, we can just go and check this out as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it, two sequencers. It's definitely very useful to use and to know about. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. Now lastly, we have another piece of logic that we have, that we actually have from the original, LittleBigPlanet 2 game. Well, not original, because LittleBigPlanet 1 was obviously the original. But yeah, so this was here from LittleBigPlanet 2. And basically what it does is it actually gives you the ability to actually see what controls, what buttons, everything that we have on the actual controller, and be able to detect that on actual Sackboy, and that would be as if we're using it on the broadcast microchip or any of these other microchips as well. Also, another thing you can do is you can actually get inside of them, and again, it'll detect that movement. So right now I'm moving my Sackboy around with the analog sticks, and again it's detecting all that. When I'm pressing X, you can see that the input is actually turning on, and same with anything right here. So of course this is also very useful. Well, if anything, all four of these are all very useful things that we have in LittleBigPlanet 2 and 3. And so yeah, that's pretty much all. That's pretty much it for all the logic containers and the microchips. I mean the controllinators. So again, please like and comment down below on what you would like to see in the future videos and in my future tutorials, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.